here from Bat and Ball Cricket. Thanks for checking in for episode number 2 of the 2018-19 season. Guys, releasing a series of videos leading into the Australian summer, and this is episode number 2, and as the title suggested, we're looking at my match playing pants over the last couple of seasons. We're looking at the Asics Test Match quality playing pants. Right, guys, let's get into this one. So guys, I've been using the Asics pants over the last couple of seasons. These are the exact same cricket pant to the Australian cricket team, with the exception to obviously the Cricket Australia logo, and they have actually got was gold, then it was forest green, and I believe it's back to gold again trim around the pants. But with the exception of that, these are designed in conjunction with the Australian cricket team. Taking a quick step backwards first to talk about my decision pattern for getting these guys. 2 seasons ago I went back to playing Premier Grade cricket here in Brisbane, and that meant that I no longer wore whites. I was back wearing creams. Now, most of the clubs here in Brisbane do actually have their own playing pants that are made as part of their uniform process. However, because I am quite tall and I carry majority or a significant amount of my height in my legs, I actually struggled to have a cut and sew product that was actually long enough. And I looked a little bit like one of the ridiculously tall guys, a bit like Glenn McGrath at the beginning of his career, where I needed to have a party to invite the hem of my pants down to join my ankles. Not the best of looks, and so I did return my club pants and decided to go with the Asics pants. Now, my first thought pattern wasn't to go top of the range pants, which is what ended up happening. I actually took my club shirt to my local cricket retailer and basically went for a product that matched closest to my club shirt, and that happened to be the Asics pants. Guys, let's actually get into the review of these guys. As I mentioned, designed in conjunction with the Australian cricket team and as worn by, and that really shows through in the quality of the product. The first thing is that it's actually a woven product, not a sublimated product. Now, what you'll find in a lot of places around the world now, particularly in cricket centres, to get little bits of colour through the plain clothes, they're actually a sublimated item. Now, the way you can generally tell that, these are a cream cricket pant, and if you turn it onto the inside, they're still cream. It's a lighter shade of the cream, but still cream. That means the actual material or yarn is dyed before the product is woven, and that's the sign of a really, really good quality product. If you look here at my playing shirt, cream on the outside, but a bright white on the inside. You can see the actual contrast there, and that's because the shirt is a sublimated product where it's actually so it's a bit like a heat treatment, lays down the actual colour, and all of the actual fabric starts as white and they lay down that colour. That's how a lot of club shirts, touch footy shirts, that type of thing is made now via sublimation. These guys are not like that. These are a woven product, and it's just a little bit of an extra piece to show its quality. If we actually go and talk about some of the features that I really like about the pants, because these are an Australian-based, designed for Australian conditions, the actual back part of the pants are actually a bit more like a mesh. Now, generally my criticism has been of other pants that the mesh is quite thin and doesn't actually stand up to those Australian conditions if you're sliding around. The mesh here is actually really, really good quality, and so it's nice and breathable, and you don't have any problems with with it actually wearing away. The other pieces that I quite like about these particular pants too is that a lot of cricket pants just have the pockets sewn into the side. So here's the side hem, but the pocket is actually here at the front. Now, I actually have these sewn shut, which I'll explain in a minute. But I actually really like when you're out in the field, the pockets are actually well placed so they don't get in the way of your hands when you're polishing the ball, those types of things. So quite a good placement on the pockets as well. All right, reason for my pockets being sewn up, I actually have 2 sets of playing pants. One of those is actually a little bit longer than the other. And the reason is I bat in one set of pants and I bowl in the other. So the first set of pants with the sewn up pockets are these guys. These are my batting pants. I leave them a little bit longer because I have had problems in the past with the hem of the pants actually riding up from out underneath the calf strap on the batting pads, and so just leaving these that little bit longer means I don't have that problem. The reason for the pockets being sewn shut is I've actually had a glove caught in a pocket before running between the wickets, and I've dropped my bat and been very, very close to being run out. So I now always close the pockets on my batting pants to avoid that problem. On my bowling pants, they're a little bit shorter, and one of the reasons for that is to make sure that I don't have a problem with the back hem of the pants going in underneath my spikes. I have actually ruined a set of pants in a day by getting them stuck in underneath my my spikes, my cricket spikes. Pockets open on these guys because I do like to carry a cleaning cloth for my sunglasses, and some of the time I actually might keep a lip balm or something in my pocket as well. Eye drops as well. Up until this season, I have been playing cricket for the last about 4 or 5 years in contact lenses, and so I do carry eye drops in my pockets at various occasions as well. Rightio guys, that pretty much concludes the review of these guys, other than to talk about the actual rating out of 10. Now, there's 3 areas that generally I rate the product on out of 10. The first one is its design and functionality. So that's how well the manufacturer has thought about cricketers' needs and subsequently designed a product for that. Now, as I mentioned, these are designed in conjunction with the Australian cricket team, so their design and functionality is exceptional. Those couple of pieces that I mentioned around having the pockets that aren't just sewn into the hem, they're actually placed in a correct position. They have that mesh on the back that's nice and hard wearing. Those types of pieces of functionality are really, really good. You even talk about, one thing I didn't mention earlier is they are actually mesh on the inside of your pockets as well. So it means they try and keep the weight down in the product as well. Very, very impressed with the design and functionality. Next piece that I look at is the actual material and build quality. So that's how well the product is put together. The material quality is fantastic. It is that shiny material, a little bit shiny material, and so if you do get Velcro or stuff caught, it does run a little bit. That just comes with the nature of the product, and any cricketing pant is like that, so I'm not being critical in that particular area, but the stitches are in perfect placement, so I really can't fault these from a build perspective. The final piece then I look at, guys, is any customizations. Now, even though I have sewn the pockets closed and I have adjusted the length on my pants, I'm not being critical on that. Now, I wear suits to work on a daily basis, and the suits that I buy actually come with the hems of the pants unfinished, because it's part of the process of finishing those off to hem them to the length of your legs. So that happens from a top of the range suit or mid-range suit. To do it for cricket pants as well, I'm not being critical. So guys, I haven't got a bad thing to say here about these cricket pants. So for me, the Asics Test Match cricket pants in cream, a 10 out of 10. I have not seen the white version, but I believe the white version is the same quality, same build, just in white. So check those out because it's a quality product as well. Guys, the final piece to talk about here is the value for money perspective. Now, I bought these cricket pants 2 seasons ago now, so this is coming into the start of their 3rd season, and these guys are still going strong. So just let me make that nice and clear. Good quality pants that are still going very, very strong. So I paid $55 for these 2 seasons ago, and they're absolutely well and truly standing up to the test of time. For me, that was actually better value than having my club logo embroidered pants. That was going to be $65 a set of pants. So I actually saved myself $20 by having to go to pants that were non-club pants. That would have been my preference, and I am thinking about looking at getting these embroidered this year with the club logo on those guys, but that'll be subject to kind of time and some cost check on those as well. So as that concludes my review of the Asics Test Cricket Pants in cream, very, very good product. Guys, if you're a long time watcher of bat and ball cricket but you're not a subscriber, get on and hit that subscribe button. Not only do you get my videos popping up inside your subscription feed, but I actually get quite a thrill with having the iPhone go off or checking the subscriber base of my channel and see that another either cricket tragic or cricket fanatic, whichever you might be, has subscribed to Bat and Ball Cricket. Guys, as always, with any of my videos, more than happy to take any questions or any comments. Pop those down in the comment section and I'll endeavour to respond to those as best I can. Right guys, this concludes episode number 2 for season 2018-19. Make sure you stay tuned because I do have a lot more videos to come, about another 10 or so over the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for those. Right guys, this is Clinton from Bat and Ball Cricket. We'll catch you again really soon. Bye for now.